Good evening, I am Antonio Day with Thursday's edition of the Regional News. To begin with news in Colombia, Colombia's Supreme Court on Wednesday issued arrest for Iván Name, the former president of the country's Senate, and Andrés Calle, the former president of the House of Representatives, over corruption allegations. Name of the Alianza Verde Party and Calle of the Liberal Party are accused of receiving 4 billion pesos to help secure congressional approval for key legislation under President Gustavo Petro. The accusations were made by the former officials from the National Unit for Disaster Risk Management who were already in prison as part of the ongoing probe. Both Name and Calle have denied the charges. Name has already been detained by police officials. As a result of the criminal proceedings, the lawmakers' congressional seats will be vacated and cannot be replaced while the legal process is underway. Over to news in Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad artist Bradley Danaram, who was charged after a social media video with threats of violence towards PNM party supporters was made in the lead-up to the general election, has been placed on a 2-year bond to keep the peace. Danaram reappeared before Superior Magistrate Gloria Jasmat on Wednesday morning for sentencing. On April 17, he was placed on bail after he entered a guilty plea to the charge of making statements to influence public opinion in a matter likely to be prejudicial to public safety. And we close with some international news. Pakistan and India accused each other of launching drone attacks on Thursday, and Islamabad's defense minister said further retaliation was quote-unquote increasingly certain on the second day of major clashes between the nuclear-armed neighbors. Pakistan said it shot down 25 drones from India, while India said its air defenses had stopped Pakistani drone and missile attacks on military targets, dashing hopes they would soon bow to pressure to end this worst confrontation in more than 2 decades. World powers from the US to Russia and China have called for calm in one of the world's most dangerous and most populated nuclear flashpoint regions. India had said it hit 9 terrorist infrastructure sites in Pakistan in retaliation for what it says was a deadly Islamabad-backed attack in Indian Kashmir on April 22nd. Pakistan says it was not involved and denies that any of the sites hit by India were militant bases. It said it shot down 5 Indian aircraft on Wednesday, and a report the Indian embassy in Beijing dismissed as misinformation. Thank you for watching. I am Antonio Day.